can start in the child pose. And if it's available, we're going to smooth out our breath. Inhale and exhale through our nose. plank. Lowering down on the exhale to chaturanga. Breathing in for the up dog. So you can always modify knees, chest, chin, and cobra for your flow. Exhale, coming over the toes. Feel the ribs buttoning in, melting the heart without pulling aggressively at the head. Exhale, look forward, step, or lightly float to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, deeper stretch. Inhale, rising up, little front body opening. Exhale, breath. Tadasana. Inhale, float up. Exhale, drawing down. Inhale, lift the heart, plant the hands. And exhale, step or fold the feet back. Find a solid plank for the in-breath. Chaturanga Dandasana. Exhale. Breathing in. Open your front body. Exhale, breath. Reset your hands and reset the feet. See if you can connect to that Ujjayi breathing. We isometrically engage our body for these poses and our transitions. Lightly step. If you want to try to float up, gazing forward. Slowly bring the feet to the hands. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, breath. Inhale, root to rise. Fingertips through the ether to the sky. Reach it back. Exhale, breath. Mountain pose. Deep inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Reaching up. Exhale. Swan dive down. Inhale, halfway up. Step your right foot to the back of your mat. Finding a low lunge here. As we breathe in, send the legs together, rise up. Hands touch, come down through the center, and we're going to spinal twist, hooking the elbow. This is going to progress, so just trust the process here, be okay with this variation. We inhale, come up. And we exhale, Ardha Hanuman, so the hands can be on the blocks or the floor here, the front leg goes straighter. Inhale, lengthen, spread the toes, and exhale. Feel a mindful stretch where you're not straining. Able to connect to that breath into the kidneys. Once more. And then we slowly bend into the front knee. We're going to breathe in with the back leg up. And then exhale, step to the top of the mat. Breathing in halfway, lift your spine, use your core. Exhale, breath. All the way to standing. Just that one long inhale line. active posture. So we have many, many muscles, major and smaller. And our goal when we stand is to give ourselves permission to really activate, but we're not causing tension. So the knees would not be locked out for our yoga practice. One more time. Nice deep breath in. Deep breath out. From the top of our mat, we'll create a flow. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, float down. The slower you go, the more attention you can give to refining all the aspects in the practice. And we'll lightly float back. We breathe in with the heart. Exhale, breath. Downward facing dog. Right leg to the sky. Inhale. Step it forward. Exhale. So you may or may not do all the particularities. It's nothing quite like just practicing. So we're here. We might have a yoga block be part of this expression. We're going to exhale and twist. If you're comfortable through the next exhale, your twist becomes revolved half moon. Maybe you bend the knee and even reach for your foot. You don't want to put too much weight into your hand. If we took it to that line, we release. If we lifted the leg for the revolved half moon, we're going to slowly set the foot back down until we feel comfortable to plant the hands. Let that right leg lift up. And counter hip stretch, bending the knee. Keep your upper body strong. Inhale, right leg. Square the hip. And exhale, right foot steps down. Left side flow. Inhale. And we step it up. Exhale. Find our basic lunge, and then you might use a yoga block. You could choose just to be here, down on your knee as a way to modify. If you chose to try a longer challenge, the block might go in front of us, and we come into a revolved moon pose. And if you tried it on one side, you want to give your body a go of it. Maybe you grabbed your foot. Tugging in through our inner thighs. Shining your heart and not putting compression at your kidneys. We'll let the left foot go if we had it. We step it back to our lunge. Inhale. And we release hands to the ground. Exhale. Left leg goes up and back. Inhale, let the leg extend. And then exhale, square the hip, let the foot come down. Deep inhale. Exhale. Alright, slowly look to the top of the mat. Slowly step or float. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, breath. Folding down. Inhale, rising up. And hands to heart. Exhale. You'll take a couple of breaths there in the mountain pose. with last flow. Reaching up and exhale. Swing it down. Inhale halfway up. Step or float it back. Exhale. Breathing in for the back bend part. Downward facing dog. Last time with this short little sesh today. Slowly bring the knees down. Allow your body to have some cat-cow here. One last time, find the cat and the cow. So that the next cat pose that you're taking, as you breathe out, the tailbone does start to tuck, but we're going to use our core to rise up onto our shins. Breathing in to lengthen, and we exhale, place the hands at the sacral area. So this is prepping us in a yoga pose called Ustrasana, camel pose. If that doesn't feel like something you're wanting to practice today, you're always welcome to try a bridge pose alternatively. You can utilize your props like your blocks. You can do things like tuck your toes under. It's very important that our inner thighs roll back and our pelvis is staying forward in line with our knees. So I like to find myself breathing in to try to create space up out of my kidneys, and then I'm bending from my upper back. So I don't even let the head go back right away. Your hands come to the blocks or maybe to the heels. We breathe in once more, find that length. And then if it's safe, the head might go back. Ustrasana. Camel pose. Once more, breathing into it. You may want to lift the chin. Use our core to come up. And we do use child pose as a general counter to the practice of the camel. So let yourself bow inwards, Balasana. Connect with your breathing. Connect with your kidneys. Bringing in our intention, our dedication, our offering, our devotion. And feel yourself breathe out and release out any energy that doesn't serve you. Join me on the back. Coming down nice and slow. Hug the knees in. Cup your hands maybe even around your knees, or if you prefer, hold the back or the front of your shins. And we're just going to do a gentle bit of rocking and rolling through the back body. If the full rolling is not appropriate for you, then you just stay on your back, kind of massaging the kidney, the back body by rocking side to side instead of up down. You want this controlled. You do not want to go all the way up in your neck. You don't want your body to feel like you're holding transition. Last time. And then we're going to stay down, so if we were doing that rocking motion, we just stay here. Keep the right leg hugged in, send the left leg along. Nice inhale, right arm goes out to the side, and you'll exhale that leg up and over. Last time. And inhale to center. Switch. Your right leg goes long. Hug your left leg in a moment. And on that exhale, twist. And return to center. Inhale. And exhale. Let the legs extend long. Reset yourself through your shoulders, your arms, coming into a resting posture. And just letting go of all effort. The effort to kind of focus and concentrate in our mind. Let go of all effort associated to the body and the poses, the alignments, the action. And even let go of any breath control. Feel where your body naturally might get heavy, might get light. Almost as if we could become pixelated and be absorbed, be melting into the mat, floor, the earth. There's nothing solid as we experience our more vast potential, our essence, our energy. It's a beautiful gift to learn to be present, calm, with relaxed awareness. If you have a bit longer to just linger into that Shavasana, or maybe even sit for meditation, take time for journaling, whatever that is, honor that. We're going to slowly bring a little energy to us, and even rub the palms together. You can try to rub your feet together. Nice gentle hug in. The hands can touch or be placed anywhere that feels welcoming and good. We'll roll over towards the right side and slowly